Okay, yeah, let's shoot. Flo keeps talking, so let's go. I've settled myself after ADAM22. I was like, I know how to do a podcast now.
Oh, what do you mean? How was that? How was that?
Let her introduce herself, and then we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was there. Oh my God.
I mean, she was so mad that I took the interview down, where she literally was like, I just did my hair and makeup too. And I'm like,
why'd you take the interview down? So you went on no jumper?
I went on a jumper.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Oh my God. So Adam did.
Everybody say trash bag boy.
Got the trash bag, now I'm back off the pookie. They gave me a sack, but I feel like a rookie. Getting high as fuck, that's without a doubt. Lighter underneath the bowl, trying to figure it out. Trash bag boys. I'm getting high as fuck in my dad's work truck. Trash bag boys. One faded off my ass, never given a fuck. Trash bag boys. 1 puff, 2 puff, 3 puff, 4. Trash bag boys.
Like Pittsburgh or something?
P-Town is Pacoima.
Oh, you from Pacoima?
Yeah.
You from Pacoima?
No. Fucking North Hollywood.
Yo.
Let her act like she knows WACK100 one time. Nah, sorry. I'll talk your shit.
Oh, her.
What's cracking, homie? We're right here in the Talking Trash podcast, the hardest podcast for the streets with my co-host,
Swifty Blue.
Sheesh, and today we got Flo in the motherfucking house, dog.
I wore my spacesuit because we going on an adventure.
Oh, buckle up, homie. And Pilar, what's cracking?
What's up, man?
What's cracking? So talk to us, Copa.
Copa, hi. So you think my Ukrainian ass speaks Spanish now, huh?
What's your story, man? Introduce yourself.
So, my name is Flo. I own KOKO NUGGZ.
Sheesh.
Which is, for anyone that doesn't know it, I have it infused for dispensaries. I have it non-infused regular chocolate. And basically, I have taken a product that I came up with, which was to make weed that looked like chocolate. So people get really confused and people literally think it's actual weed. So I came up with this whole concept with KOKO NUGGZ and killed it. I just merged with a public company. So now I'm taking KOKO NUGGZ to another level where I'm doing all the... Now, I'm going to put you guys all on game because I guarantee that you guys don't even know all this, right?
All right.
So I learned about terpenes and like Delta 8, Delta 9. I learned about the THCOs, the THCPs, where you guys are so heavy in the weed game, which I did that already 20 years ago. I kind of feel like right now, that's the new market. So right now I'm launching this crazy disposable. It's gonna be called a Cocoa Puff. Ooh, it literally is like gradient. It's sick, but it's all THCO. So they're cannabinoids. What we don't have the hip hop world and kind of like the more hype beast world into and the rappers and so on and so forth, they don't understand cannabinoids yet. That those Delta 9s mess you up, fuck you up way more than actual weed sometimes, depending on your blends. And imagine, they're legal and you can sell them worldwide. So what's a bigger market? Every single smoke shop and every gas station or just dispensaries? You get my point? No offense.
Yeah.
Dispensaries are great and my product's in there and so on and so forth, but I'm trying to transition to another market because the market right now, let's keep it a buck. You guys are both in it. I don't know if you're in it. But like,
no, I'm a trash bag boy.
Oh, you're a trash bag boy. Okay. Yeah. So like realistically, you know,
boys.
dispensaries right now are very, very, slow. They're not ordering what they used to order.
Everybody got distribution center. Nobody got this dispensary.
Which is true, but that's on a whole nother thing where, if you eventually want to turn your company one day into a $100 million company, you can't open your books trapping. You get my point?
Yeah.
You cannot open your books trapping. So at the end of the day, you got to figure out how do you legalize what you're doing into the world of cannabis to build your brand, but build it to where you can open your books and be like, hey, guess what? I need $30 million to expand here, this state, that state. And then therefore you have a future. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
because guess what? Once this shit goes federally legal, guess what's going to happen?
They're going to shut down the...
All y'all motherfuckers are done.
You think it's gonna go federally legal?
Black market.
By when?
It's 100% gonna go federally legal. Like there's not even. I would say 4 to 5 years. Some people predict 3, but once it goes federally legal, all y'all trappers are gonna be broke.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's just pretty much what it boils down to. And like you gotta understand like. I've been in this game for so long that I used to be a trapper. I used to be the girl who nobody was growing out here. I'm talking 20 years ago. I was literally getting everything from Canada, from BC. All my product was coming in from BC. I mean, honestly, I got in trouble, got arrested.
Damn.
They have an article. I didn't.
Okay.
My lawyer was really good. They didn't want to turn it into an entrapment case because my old plug ratted me out.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
So,
man,
but he
6ix9ine.
wasn't only selling weed. At that time, even though weed wasn't so legal, he was selling coke and fucking meth and fucking steroids.
He's going
and
hard
you know,
in the
he was,
paint.
yeah,
He's going hard in the paint.
he was going crazy. So when they got him, he was like, you know what? He was like, basically, he always said he was never going to be a rat. So he put a tattoo right here and it said still alive. But he ratted out the Mexican cartel. And I'm like, who am I? I'm a small fish compared to everybody else you're working with type shit. You're working with the Mexican cartel type shit. Bottom line is, Maxim Magazine wrote a story about me, okay? And, the story was about him, basically, but the headline of the story was called The Rat, okay?
Oh, shit.
So he was the rat. So it talks about a situation where, you know, me and him were doing a business transaction, and that's when 45D agents got me on the grounds and were like, you know you're not going to the Ritz-Carlton. I was like, yeah, I kind of figured that.
Damn.
So bottom line is there's a phrase in it and it says rich Russian girl, and her AKA name was Hot Pants. He used to call me Hot Pants.
Hot pants.
Where he got the Hot Pants from, I don't know, but
Hot
he used to call
Pants.
me Hot Pants. So realistically, like, yes, I'm very knowledgeable to this industry. Like as Pilar, like honestly, she has created she was part of the whole, you know, Jokes Up thing and the whole, you know, Run Sking and, you know, and she created her
That's
own
you on the
brand.
bag?
Oh, the coochie runs? That's not me.
That's amazing.
So many, you know,
It's talking trash.
no, not me. I was like, oof, they could have photoshopped that.
So
Right.
I feel
they
like
could have done better.
I
No,
feel
but
like-
the people love that shit.
yeah, I
They
mean
let
people
it ghetto.
go crazy.
They let it ghetto shit.
So
Like,
I helped Remy Ma design a line. I think you saw the packaging, and it was basically like Remy just went out of her whole like demeanor where she's crazy, but she like didn't think she was gonna go that far. She's like, I want to do a weed brand. I want to do a weed brand. I said, Remy, somebody gave me an idea once, and I swear I took it from someone else's idea. I'm not gonna lie, but I had to create the shit. You know what I mean?
Who?
Actually, it was Amber Rose who gave me that idea. Okay, but
She's mad enough.
so no, she's not in the weed business, so she doesn't care. And I was like, this idea is useless if nobody's using it. So Remy did packaging that looked like a vagina. A pussy, like a beautiful pussy where it opened in
Whose
the
pussy is it?
middle. She got it off a picture of an internet. It was too perfect to be even anybody's pussy type shit. Okay. So like literally, so when you would open the pussy, you would have the weed come out of it.
I think I seen them bags on the internet.
Yes, her packaging is insanity.
So it went
right?
viral.
It went crazy, you know what I mean? But Remy also has a lot going on, and she's like, you know, I don't have time to sit there and go in dispensaries and this and that. You know, she probably has her brother trapping for her. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah,
but does
yeah.
she have sick ass packaging and bags? These days, you know, like Pilar said, she didn't bring her new bags. She brought her old ones, and her
Why'd you
new
bring
ones
them?
are sick. She ran out.
Oh,
What you got on your new
They're
bags?
just-
Oh, they're so sick.
Every time I get them, they're just gone. I don't even get to.
They're not a
smoke it.
pussy one, right?
No.
What you got on them?
It's a
Like-
diamond.
Oh, it's a diamond.
It's a
really-
die cut.
It's a
die
diamond
cut.
pussy.
Oh, Princess cut. Princess cut.
Princess cut. Yes.
Oh, okay.
She got to introduce herself.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah.
shoot. Flo keeps talking, so let's go. I've settled
So let-
myself after ADAM22. I was like, I know how to do a podcast now.
Oh, what do you mean? How was that? How was that?
Let her introduce herself, and then we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was there. Oh my god.
I mean, she was so mad that I took the interview down, where she literally was like, "Ugh, I just did my hair and makeup too," and I'm like,
Why'd you take
like,
the
"That's your
interview down?
concern?"
So you went on no jumper.
I went on a jumper.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Oh my God. So Adam did a collab with me for KOKO NUGGZ. So we did a no jumper ADAM22 KOKO NUGGZ.
That's hard as fuck. What the
So
fuck?
he wanted to promote the shit on his show. I have a busy schedule, and I was kind of like, you know, it was kind of just like flaking a lot, but I still made it, right?
Yeah.
And I never really watched his podcast. I'm going to be honest with you, because I kind of always felt like his podcast, I knew that it had like that whole hip hop feel to it, but at the same time, sometimes I would see the people he'd interview, and I'd be like, "You're interviewing like dirty porn stars. Like, I'm not a dirty porn star. You get my point? Like, I don't want to fall into that caliber.
He goes after a certain audience.
Correct. Like, I don't want to go into that caliber where I think like Adam, you're whatever. So bottom line is, I go into the interview. Pilar comes with me. He literally, the first thing I sit down, and he's like, "So." Doesn't talk to me, isn't talking about the KOKO NUGGZ we just did. So, Miss Flojo, you know, so how was cheating on Scott Storch? I'm like,
what? That fool got the balls.
Why are you bringing Scott into our podcast, bro? You want to clout chase? Like, I'm enough. You don't need to clout chase, okay? So, bottom line is, I did the interview. I was like just free speech because I think it was like no filter, but it was also like one of the first podcasts I ever did. So I was kind of like not knowing I was just regular flow. I was just like, hey, like I spew what I think and I think what I say and I just, you know, go. So he lets this interview release and you don't realize that, I'm sure you guys do obviously, but when you do a podcast, all these things come in to play together. It's like they edit it. They do certain things, you know?
They
and
make reels of
they make
certain
reels.
clips of what you said.
So he posted, when he released it, the first caption was, Scott Storch's cheating wife, owner of KOKO NUGGZ. I was like, bro, I got a 3.5-year-old. You're really gonna do me like that? Me and Scott are like best friends. Like, are you stupid? Like, you can't do me like that. So I call him and I was like, Adam, I need you to take this interview down. I was like, you're making me look like a fool. I was like, this is the first podcast I did. I didn't know what to expect. I never wanted to do podcasts, but I think I have the personality for it and the realness for it. So like, whatever. So he says, I'm not taking it down. I'm like, oh, you're not? Okay. So then I start trying to be myself to be like, hey, you know, like, I'm going to get a lawyer and you're going to have to take it down. And he's like, well, you signed a release. Guess what? I did. So I signed the release and I couldn't,
Sign what? Like, what do you sign? Like,
you were basically signing a release to basically say like, no matter what, harassment, bullying, whatever, whatever they spoke about, it's released to be released. I don't even have to look over it, okay? He makes you sign your life away, basically. So I'm like, okay, I can't get him the legal way. I'm like, okay, we going the gangster way.
Took it to the streets.
We taking this shit to the streets. So I call WACK100 and I was like, yo, Wack. I said, Flo fucked up. And he was like, what did you do, Flo? I told you not to do that interview. And I said, that podcast. I said, well, kind of got into too much personal information. He let everything out. I thought at least he was gonna know, like, you know, to make me look good instead of look like a fucking crazy person. You know what I mean? I said, so at the end of the day, I really need this shit down. And it's like talking about Scott, and it's just like, I don't need this negative, weird ass energy. He calls him on three-way and he goes, yo, Adam. So, you know Flo, right? I need that interview taken down. Bro, that shit was down in 2 seconds. Literally. Wow. She calls me, Pilar, and goes, how did you get, because she thought I wasn't going to get it taken down. At the end of the day.
I have friends, like I have this girlfriend of mine, and she did an interview with him. And he asked the most wildest questions too, right? And she was like, I had an abortion with this artist.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, bro, you never want to like talk about that shit, right?
No.
He put it out.
Yeah.
She went and begged them, like, please, my boyfriend don't want to be with me, or like he's not gonna take me serious unless like you take it down. Like his mom is watching this, like please. He's like,
that's what he make you sign for.
I know, but I get it. There's a certain thing though. This is my whole thing, right? If I thought he was a good person, I wouldn't have gone bully on him. I don't feel like he's a good person. Because if I'm sitting here begging you and saying, yo, I got a family, like I got a kid, like I got this, I'm a businesswoman, I have a career, like I cannot jeopardize that over some podcast that I did with you that you decided to just ask me questions and I was just spewing them out, you know? Yeah, for sure. So bottom line is, after that, I get it taken down in literally 2 minutes, okay? And he knows, bro, WACK100, you don't play with him, bro. He's gonna internet troll you. He's gonna fucking go fucking, Pacoima on you. He's gonna go every which way possible on you, you know? So bottom line is, after all that happens, I literally wake up in the morning and Adam's so butthurt over what I did because I got my way. So he posts a story. You saw that story, right?
Yeah.
So this girl Flo begged me to do an interview. Why would I beg you to do an interview?
you're still talking
You
shit.
sound
I think
so
I've seen that
you
story
still
too.
yes.
I think-
Like, you're
You
still
saw you cried?
what? Like, why would I
Oh,
beg you to
shit.
do a podcast when I've never in my life wanted to do a podcast?
So what he
Do you
said?
get my
Yeah,
point?
you begged him to do
So
it?
I begged him to do an interview, and then I came and wanted it taken down. What a waste of time, he says on his story. And I'm just like, you are so petty that it's the morning time and you're still thinking about me. So honestly, I'm gonna be straight with you. I think I got to him.
Yeah, for sure.
got
I
under his
100%.
skin. got under
I
his
got
skin.
under his skin so bad you have no idea. And at first I was like, he might not be like, he's probably like a chill white boy. He's from Connecticut or something. Where was he from?
You think he has thicker skin?
Yes, but honestly, he's a pussy, dude.
Oh my gosh, she couldn't wait to get on this here and talk about it.
Talking trash, talk your trash, Flo. Talk your trash.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
did Scott Storch see that interview?
Definitely not.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
That's good.
That's good. So you made it happen right.
Obviously.
How long was it up?
It was up for what, 3 hours? 4
Oh,
hours?
you took it right down.
Because you have a good relationship with Scott.
Yes.
No, that's dope. That's like,
That's good.
Me and Scott are the best co-parents. We're the best. We're great. Like, he has my back more than anything. And
You get free beats?
I mean, if I rapped or sing,
If he wants one.
My son, you know what he says? My son goes, 20,000 for a beat. He's 3 years old.
3 years
He
old.
goes,
You
20,000
trained him.
I
for
gotta
a
go
beat.
talk to
How
his
much?
son real
And he
quick.
goes like this. He goes, how much for a beat? And he goes, 20,000 for a beat. I'm like, I can't, Leo. I'm like, you're crazy.
that's tight.
But,
man.
yeah.
At least he
so-
knows. He knows. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen,
minimum.
I'm gonna tell you
20K.
this: to have parents like me and Scott. Yes, you're lucky, but you have two complete polar opposite talents that combine into one, and this kid is like special. Like, I'm my outgoing, crazy self who conducts nothing but business and runs a household and is OCD, and then you have Scott, who's a complete, let me smoke my weed, let me play that keyboard, and let me be the musical genius I am. You get my point?
That was a
So,
beast.
Yeah.
You seen him do his magic?
What?
Like
I mean,
like
this-
what beat have you seen that?
I mean, I've
What
seen him
classic?
do the like classic make. I
Yeah,
mean,
like the-
classic. I've never seen him. I mean, I've seen him replay, but I've
Okay,
never seen
replay.
him make. Like I've seen him make, for example, like before Tekashi was a rat and his career was popping at the top of the
He
did
charts.
promo for this, huh?
Yes,
He did promo for this. He
So
ate
he
it
was
up.
at the house. Yeah, so he was at the house, and Scott did 2 huge songs for him. And I was
Gumbo.
like, what?
I said Gumbo.
What gumbo?
No,
He
that
had a
was at the
song
beat.
named Gumbo.
Oh, he did? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not
Scott
that
did
one,
two-
though.
Okay, but
What
Scott
songs
did
he did
2.
for him?
I can Google it. I mean, if you really want me to, but he did 2. Hold on. Let me,
I remember he was on probation. He's like, oh, I'm
Hold
gonna.
on, let's
he
ask
ate it,
him
huh?
right
He ate the
fast.
cookie, huh?
No, he was on probation. And he still was like, I fuck with you so hard that he was like, these KOKO NUGGZ are so fire. I'm about to do a fucking post of them.
I know that was dope.
And I was like, yo, remember, this dude is like on top of the fucking world. Oh my God, if he doesn't answer my call, I'll be pissed.
Oh.
No, he's gonna answer. Hold on.
That's crazy.
We can call the other phone if you want to answer.
Let's see the juice card.
Hold on. So,
See how much he fucks with you.
oh, shut up. What do you mean? He might be in the shower. Like, I can't, like, you
He's like,
know
Swifty
what I
Blue
mean?
wants a beat. What's up?
Yeah. No.
He's not gonna answer.
He's watching the cameras. Huh?
So, bottom line is, he was on top of his, Scott. Yeah, that's how much he fucks with me. Question. What songs did you do for Tekashi? And, okay. Okay, but the 2 big ones were Kika and Waka, right? There you go. Thank you. I'll call you later. Go back to sleep. Not only does he
He
fuck
loves
with me,
you. He loves
he
you.
wakes, he'll get
That's
up out
dope.
of his nap to answer my call.
Oh, so he was sleeping right now?
He was sleeping.
Yeah, he knows him good. How'd you
So
guys meet?
anyways-
How'd you
He
guys
woke
meet?
up just to
Oh
take the
my
name of the
God.
song.
That story is so long. Like,
right.
honestly, it's that story I don't want to get into because it's
Okay.
just too long. But all I know is Tekashi, back to Tekashi.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tekashi now. Tekashi was on the top of his career to the point that me and Scott went to a Thanksgiving dinner, okay?
Yeah.
And when we went to this Thanksgiving dinner, Leonardo DiCaprio was there. Okay. So it was like we were friends with Leonardo DiCaprio's manager. And Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, being from LA and not really caring about all that stuff. But at the same time, I feel like Leo is Pilar, that's the love of her life right now.
Yeah. She's like this.
I feel like Leonardo, I forgot about that. So like, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is definitely an A-list actor who really doesn't need to comment on a rapper. These people are nobodies to him. Like he can literally put them in his pocket, spin them around and spit them out. Do you get my point? So bottom line is the first second we walk in, Leo goes, hey, what's up, guys? Da, da, da. He's like, hey, what's up with that dude, Tekashi 6ix9ine?
What the fuck?
I'm like, I turn around and I'm like, did Leonardo DiCaprio just ask about Tekashi 6ix9ine? Is this what's really going on in the world? I'm like, this is what's real. That's how peak his career was. Where I'm like, and can I be honest with you?
Yeah, he fucked up.
Listen, can I be honest with you though? I met that kid in the studio probably about 4 years ago. Okay.
Oh shit.
He is the most innocent kid. His name is Daniel. He is the most innocent kid possible. He told me his whole story. He told me how he started by the marketing aspect of things. I don't even feel he was ever a gang member. I feel like
he wasn't. That's why he ran.
Yeah, like I feel like he really honestly just got caught up with the wrong people at the wrong time. Like, dude, I was bringing Tekashi, like me and him became so cool when he was like really popping, where I was bringing him bags. I was telling you yesterday from Fashion Nova. Like that they were trying to pay him a shitload, I paid him a shitload of money to drop a Fashion Nova verse in his song.
He dissed him, huh?
What do you mean dissed him? He straight went to jail and he was never able to do it. And like,
then he did Apple Bottoms or something, no?
Correct. Yeah, so what, Nicki Minaj, how do you know about that? So Nicki Minaj, how do you know about that?
Yeah, come on, I'm Revy Doubles.
Yo, you're good. So what happened? Didn't I tell you the same story yesterday about the Apple Bottom?
It was a little bit of it.
But this is my whole point. So bottom line is he gets $250,000, okay? And I make the deal between him and his manager, Shawty. I did the deal. Sheesh. So I make the deal, so on and so forth. And he's supposed to drop in the song Fashion Nova jeans. Sorry, not apple bottom jeans. So what happened was Nicki Minaj was on the song. Nicki Minaj wasn't getting paid, and she knew Nicki's too sharp. She knew that obviously Tekashi was gonna get paid to drop the Fashion Nova line. Since Nicki didn't make any money, she said, "Nuh-uh, we keeping the song apple bottom jeans." That's how crazy it was.
They sued, huh? They ended up suing him.
Yeah, they ended up suing him. So he calls me, Richard, and he says, hey, he's like, I'm about to sue Tekashi. I'm like, good luck getting your money. You know what I mean? Wow. But I'm like, good luck getting your money, son. But it was like a whole mess. But he almost sued him for more like press than anything else. So it was Richard from Fashion Nova is making so much freaking money that I really don't think he cares about an easily $250,000 from Tekashi. I mean, we're talking about, not to get into somebody's finances, but millions a day profit.
Wow.
A day. So yeah, Fashion Nova is making a shitload of money.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fashion Nova, dog.
What is that, the ice cream pen?
Yeah.
I love the packaging of that pen.
Yeah, it's so cute, right?
Do you guys smoke pens?
No, I'm smoking chemicals.
You think it's chemicals?
Flowers.
Just straight flower.
No, it depends if they're any good.
Resin. Like, there's not really.
It depends if it's good ones, like approved by you, then yeah.
See, there you
go.
So
what do you got next going on for you? Because you were saying about your housewives.
Yes, so I'm getting on a certain housewives show. I can't say which one it is right now. I'm getting on that. Me and Pilar are gonna be in Miami, like majority of like half the time. LA just sucks right now. Like, I mean, LA's just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like it's just gotten played out. Like everyone's robbing everybody. Everyone's fucking desperate.
Facts.
Everyone's just kind of like, you know, it's been grimy. It's just like, you don't really want to go outside no more. You know, LA used to be the fun spot where you're like, yo, it's LA.
I used to want to be outside. I don't want to be outside.
That's my point.
I don't want to be outside.
That's
like,
my
what the fuck's going on?
Like, what is really going on when you're like, you know, you don't even want to go outside. And like, just getting a taste of Miami and everything was like really dope. And it was just like, it was good for my kid. I think like we had a really good time. And I was able to be in Miami without needing to party every night. You know what I mean? Like the last couple of days, my hair was so fucked up that I was like, I am not going out. She was still outside. But like, I was like, I'm not going out. I was like, unless my hair is perfect, like in Miami, I'm very meticulous too. Because like in LA, I'll like put on a pair of sweats and a fucking t-shirt and walk around all fucking day like nothing. I don't give a fuck. Miami ain't walking around like that. Like Miami, you gotta be like to the 9. You know what I mean? I just feel like people in Miami just gotta be way more to the 9. Bitches are way hotter in fucking Miami. I mean, do they dress a little cheesier? Yes. Is their style that great? No. But compared to LA, like girls in Miami, how much sexier are girls in Miami? And can I be honest with you too?
You like girls,
like,
huh?
No, not at all. I swear I don't like girls at all.
She loves girls.
No, I love girls as friends, but I'm not hooking up with a girl. No, I don't like vagina. Like, I don't want to eat it. I don't want to taste it. I don't want nothing to do with vagina.
Got a couple
Want
months.
some dick.
Pretty much. I'm strictly
dickly.
dickly. There you go. But like, yeah, even like, honestly, like, I know you guys don't want to hear this as men, but like, ew. Miami's men compared to LA's men, you guys are trash. Like
trash bag boys.
Exactly.
What's cracking? Why?
Check in.
I see the kind of guys you've been with.
Okay,
Not
stop
Scott
it.
Stories,
Okay,
but
stop it. Okay.
Is your ex from Miami?
Oh my God.
Swifty's going there.
No, I'm just saying.
Talk
in
your trash,
general,
fool.
I'm dead. I'm just saying in general, I feel like you guys have an eyelash in my fucking eye. Do you see it?
Nah, you're good, fool. You
There's
good.
no eyelash in my eye because I can't see. I'm good, but I can't see. That's awesome. I'm good, but I can't see. So,
Do you see an eyelash?
Do you see an eyelash?
I don't see it.
Okay, it's probably stuck somewhere. I just feel like Miami, just in general, like men are a little more like, you know, you guys are a little more like, you know, street, like hood.
You
like,
want a
know,
hood fool.
You want a hood fool, but at the same time,
You want a girly man.
You want the whole package.
Well,
you want, like,
I'm
you know what I mean?
and OT motherfuckers, they be more like
Yeah,
on
talk
their
your trash,
trap,
fool.
trap shit. LA is more on the gang banging, street smart shit. You know
I know,
what
but I
I'm
don't want to
You like gangsters.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
she
like
does.
gangsters.
You like
saying?
gangsters.
OT, go
You
OT,
crazy?
everybody more on their trap
like
shit. They got
No.
bags. That.
No
What-
bitch,
what kind of
no
men you like?
real bitch like
What?
me and Pilar is gonna like a gangster. Like that's what I say. Like
That's why you need
like
a gangster in your life.
No, like gangsters are cool when you're like 20 years old. You get my point? Like
So you want
gangsters
a
are cool.
square.
A gangster.
No, it's not being a gangster. Isn't
wanna-
being a square. I'm just saying.
it's
I don't
the-
want some
You
dude
want a
that
nerd?
gang
You want a
bangs.
nerd?
Then you meet somebody like Raider, like bam.
There you go. Bah.
Bam.
See,
What's
this is the
cracking?
thing with Raider. Okay, but you want me to tell you the difference? Okay, you want me to tell you the difference? Okay, I'm going to tell you the difference between.
What?
Hold on, I'm going to tell you the difference between
What?
Raider. Okay, Raider is still clean cut. You know, like he has like Raider has a good looking face.
Thank
You
you.
get my point?
Blessed.
So are you blushing?
No, I'm not.
Okay, don't blush. There you go. So like
we
Raider
Gucci.
Raider can still go to a Nobu, let's say,
Yeah, let's get
and
it.
be accepted. Does that make sense? By the
Correct.
general population. And this is me just being real. Now, as a gangbanger,
You're trying to go to
per
Nobu or
se, no, I'm not trying to go to Nobu with a fucking gangbanger. I'm sorry, I don't want a fucking gangbanger. No,
Good thing I'm retired.
I mean, I mean, it's different. You know what I mean? Like some people have preferences. Listen, I'm sure there's a plenty of girls out there that would love themselves a fucking straight up gangbanger. Put that gun in her fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Like
No, but
there's some, you know.
That gun in my mouth and fuck my credit up.
But my definition of gangster now is different.
But see, what are we talking about when you
Not
guys
no
say
gangbanging in the
gangbanger?
streets, like, no.
Okay, see, that's what I'm
you
talking
know what I
about.
mean?
I don't
Now I'm
want
talking
to
about gangster
like a straight.
a stand-up man.
Okay,
With
that's
respectful,
different.
You know, keeps a man of his word.
Every
you know what I mean?
girl
Lets the
wants
nuts
that.
sat.
Okay,
fucking-
but every girl wants that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you consider that a gangster,
That's a
then you guys
gangster.
good gangsters.
You're talking about some gangbanging
Nah.
shit. What do you think,
I
Swifty?
thought you guys were talking about some gangbang shit. I'm like, I personally
You?
am not.
What is she like?
What is she like? Ask her. She has a mouth. She likes
like-
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that's your man? Hey, Leonardo, that's your man? That's your man? So that's
Wow.
you're
I mean,
clapping them
listen, at
cheeks?
least if he sees that.
So you're clapping them cheeks?
I know.
Why
So
haven't you introduced them?
Yeah, manifest it.
Because honestly, I could through a friend, but realistically, like,
She doesn't think I'm his type.
oh wow, you're a real bitch.
For real?
Yeah.
Why not? Why isn't she his type?
She thinks he likes him very like, I don't know.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what I've
Like
seen
skinny-
him
like
with
he likes-
and what I
He
know?
likes skinny ass bitches.
Put it this way.
He likes skinny
I
bitches.
am
with no-
considered
Look,
fat.
turn about. Sheesh, you're
Hold
not
on, I
fat.
am
Oh,
fat.
wow.
To
Hey,
what
zoom
video-
in.
wait, to
Vuelta,
what? Listen to
vuelta,
me.
vuelta. You gotta turn around.
You
You gotta do it. Come on, a little spin.
I
for the
completely,
people.
I completely
Look.
understand what you're saying now.
You understand
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
completely
The
understand what you're
model,
saying. They used
wavy, Pilar, stand up. for me.
Stand up.
Oh,
Stand
Vuelta,
up.
vuelta,
Stand up.
vuelta.
Stand up.
Sheesh.
Damn.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
she's too
that's
fat
too
for
much.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
You're too
She's
much
more like
curve.
Flojo. She's more
Look at
like-
that ass. Come on, Leo wouldn't know what to do with that thing.
Hell no.
What would Leo know to do with
Yeah,
that
Leo,
thing?
come on, man. And she
Hell
said she was
no.
with a Raider.
Look.
She was with a Raider player, huh?
Oh, no. Wow. You guys are, everyone's exposing me today. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about him.
Let's talk about it or what?
No.
Yeah, she earlier when she came in, she's like, "Oh, what's your name?" I told him Raider, and she's like, "Oh, my man, what?
My ex
Oh.
used to play for the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
You got him
Yeah.
tatted and everything." Huh?
Oh, wow. He saw everything.
You like the color blue?
Oh, yes, I love blue.
Today you look like a crip.
My NFT was La Chola Crib, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
NFT?
La Chola Crib.
Oh, that's hard.
You got an NFT?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Did it sell?
Yes.
How much?
A lot.
Damn.
Those things are popping still.
No.
It
It's
died
pretty
out,
much,
huh?
it died out, but while it was good, it was great.
Tell us about the Raider
tattoo.
player.
Yeah.
Oh,
The football player.
Yeah.
2019 maybe, 2018. I met him. I met him through Chef Mel, my chef.
Chef Mel.
But do you guys understand? Before she finishes her story, she belongs with a football player, a basketball player, not a
You gotta
Leonardo
talk in the
DiCaprio.
mic.
Oh, she
Yeah.
belongs with like a football player, a basketball player, not a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Do you get my
like
point?
a gangster.
I
So
understand
that's what I meant, like a
Okay.
gangster.
Like, I mean,
Like a G.
you guys in this gangster shit. Like, I honestly, okay, go on,
Nah,
tell this story.
Tell me about that
I
gangster.
just really said I had a crush on him. I didn't say like I wanted to get married or
On the
anything.
football player?
Oh no. I was with him.
Oh, you wanted to get married with him.
With Leo.
Oh, Leo. Okay, I'm confused. So Leo or the Raider player?
We're talking about the Raider player right now.
Oh, okay.
What's his name?
My ex's name is Garyon Conley.
Sheesh.
Yeah. He was from Ohio State and then he went to the Raiders.
Wait, this is Gary on who you have tattooed on you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that he was a Raiders player.
Oh, see, now you're
I don't
learning
get
something.
involved in that weird shit.
Oh, so we're
like,
getting-
you
we're
know what
going
I
in
mean? Like, I
deep.
don't ask. If you and my friends are in love or they love or whatever the case
Oh
is,
my
it's
God.
like,
Yeah, I was-
go
It's
for it.
like-
Like,
it's
I
like
don't
business.
go like, hey, what is he doing? How much money does he make? And can I see his bank account? Like, no, if he's good to you, like he plays football, cool. He
Does he
probably has
still-
a career ahead of him or whatever the case
You
is.
still
And
talk
it's
to
like,
him?
good.
No, not in
Does he
talking
still-
terms.
No?
No, it's over with. He went and had a kid and it just got weird.
So what happened though?
Even after he had a kid, you would have fucked with him.
Honestly, the Latina side of me came out too early.
I was about to be like, yo. I was about to be like, yo, this bitch is went crazy.
I'm fucking nuts.
What are you? What
I'm
race? What are
fucking
you
nuts.
exactly?
Peruvian.
Peruvian.
Yeah, I'm Peruvian.
You
So
speak
you're-
Spanish?
Pilar is from Peru.
You speak Spanish?
Yes, speak Spanish. I came here when I was
He
14.
just wants to say to
They
you right
got-
now, hey, mommy.
No, they got the, I heard they got the, some pure cocaine in Peru.
Oh yeah, the best cocaine.
Yeah, I
I
heard.
said that in another interview. Oh my,
My
god,
tattoo
comments-
artist, he's Peruvian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
The best.
tells me like, oh yeah.
You have a
that-
tattoo
oh.
artist?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
He got P tatted on his face.
myself.
Got it.
I told him he got P tatted on his face, so it's
Yeah.
meant to be.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
man.
what okay, so I'm gonna put you on blast for
Say no
one
more.
second.
Yeah.
What does that P stand for?
It stands for Peru.
That's it. What
Smooth
does
with
it
it.
stand for?
It stands for whatever you need it to stand for.
No, what does it stand
It's not
for?
important, baby. Nah, it stands for Paramount. For
Really?
Paramount, yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's
From
I
my
told him.
Why didn't you ever tattoo your face?
I don't know. I think it's.
What, you thought your face was too
blessed.
pretty to get tattooed?
Yeah, I don't know. I just never thought about it. I'm gonna get my head.
Oh
whole
my
head.
God, please stop this already.
Why?
Well, get rid of your comb over, first of all.
I don't have a comb over.
Bro, it's a comb over. It's like the fucking Jersey Shore fucking comb over. Do any of your...
So shave it. So you want me to shave it? See,
I
you
mean-
like gangster.
No. I do prefer a shaved head, though. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
see?
But,
Wow.
like, really, I do.
I
He's
did not
tatted on
know
his
that.
head. He's tatted on his head.
I know he
Yeah.
did some Jesus tattoo.
Yeah,
He
you
fucking
know what I
sent
mean?
me a video of it. I was like, "What are you doing, fucking Bato Loco, dude?" I'm like, "What are you doing? You're straight tatting
Fucking
a fucking
Raider.
Jesus on your fucking
'Cause
head, bro.
I
What
thought
if you
I
have
was
to
going
walk
bald.
into a court?
You know what I mean? I thought I
Did
was
you
like,
get hair plugs?
No, hell no.
Don't lie.
I swear.
You didn't get
so
hair
no,
plugs?
when I tatted it, I was like, oh shit, it's cool. Like that's why.
Okay, but why'd you grow your hair?
Oh, because now it looks good. You know what I mean? And before you can see what I'm thinking.
At least if you
know what I
go
mean?
bald, then you got
Yeah.
tattoos on your head and shit.
Then I'm gonna put
like-
some angels right here, and then boom.
That's cool,
You
you know
might
what
make
I'm
the cut. Who knows? Just kidding. Do you got any tattoos?
I mean, I have a lot of tattoos.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So I have.
You got
my
Scott
whole-
Storch?
No, I do not. I have my son tatted on me. Oh, these are so hard. To
Who
believe.
did your tattoos?
I went to listen when I was younger. I went to so many.
Oh, nice.
brands
You
of
got any
people.
guys' names tatted on you?
So I used to have
John
one.
Travolta.
No, but I can't take that off the stage to show you guys.
Mel Gibson.
But like these are all
Bill
portraits. Like, I
Gates.
Leo here.
Bill
This is like a
Cosby.
family quote. This is my mom who like, you know what I mean? Like I'm all tatted. But
Oh,
the thing
serious?
is, I'm like tatted. But the thing is that like my whole stomach
Like your
is tatted.
stomach, everything?
Yeah, like I'm tatted. I'm very tatted.
Sheesh.
But gangsta bitch. That's what you call a gangsta bitch.
See,
Okay.
she's a G with
No,
it.
I'm tatted. I'm definitely tatted. I've been. This is the thing with me, okay? This is what I feel like, right? So he grew his hair out, right? If he
Yeah.
needs to walk into a corporate office, guess what? He don't gotta have Jesus looking at everybody. You get my point? He can grow out his hair, cover that shit, and look like a fucking presentable fucking human,
Facts.
you know?
Facts.
Not that there's anything wrong with the lean like a cholo.
And
You
then
know what I mean?
If I go
Soft
in the
shit.
corporate, they're gonna look at me like, oh, who's this guy?
Yeah, of course. You have diamonds in your teeth. I mean, this is the stereotype we live
Yeah.
in. You know what I mean?
That's why we're
Same
gonna blow
thing.
this
But
up.
guess what? It's the same thing with me. Because guess what? If I'm gonna walk in somewhere and I have a corporate meeting like I just did in Chicago, and I'm gonna walk into with these people who have been working for Pepsi and Coca-Cola and so on and so forth, and I'm walking in with my fucking tats showing and my arms, they're gonna be like, yo, who is this wild bitch? You get my point?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you gotta know how to cover that shit up, because at the same time, remember something. Well, a guy having hand tattoos is cool. I personally love men with arm tattoos. It's like, honestly, yeah. I mean, I love it. But realistically, you gotta understand that like I'm able, for example, to be like a chameleon in different settings just by changing either an outfit, my hair, my makeup, or the way I look. Like I can
Facts.
wash off my makeup and look like a completely different person, but not necessarily look bad. But for say, I can look like a more innocent person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I feel like just as women these days can change their appearance by little things with their clothes and so on and so forth, men can do the same exact thing. Look at this guy. I mean,
Yeah,
if
see?
you didn't know, would you know he had a Jesus under there?
No.
I mean, he has a
I'm
big
the
ass
best
Jesus.
one.
That shit
Yeah.
is just like staring at you.
Hey, you know what someone said on the comments? Imagine this fool's munching down there. You're just looking down there.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if I was going down on a girl.
I'm
and
obsessed.
you
You just staring at Jesus?
Yeah, the comment they roasted me on that one. I was like,
wow.
who wants to see the? I was like, damn, that's far. I didn't think of that. I didn't think that far, you know.
But no, I'm just saying in general. So I know how that is. But other than that, listen, I think there's different types of tattoos you can have too, though. Okay. So for example, like I used to tell somebody like, what the fuck, bro? You literally date every girl. She has a leg tattoo and a fucking arm tattoo right here. That shit is the trashiest stripper-esque shit I've ever seen in my life. Bitch, get some more claws going up your fucking leg. You get my point? So it's just like, to me, like that's just some nasty ratchet ass shit. Like, I can't do that. Like, meaning I would never do that. But I'm saying, like, there's so many girls with actual tattoos that are meaningful and look good, and you can make them classy. Have you ever seen the bitches with the fucking paws going up?
I've seen some.
Okay, a few, right? What do you think of this?
She got some. For
No,
sure.
I don't. I have a wing.
You have a
and-
wing?
And just a name. That's it.
I mean, we got
You're not gonna cover up
We're gonna
Gary?
go get that covered up.
Gary.
Yeah.
No, she's working on it.
We're
For
gonna
sure
get
I
that
am.
covered
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Or lasered?
I get a
Sooty
laser.
blue.
That shit hurt.
But it's taking a long. It's a long
It's,
time.
I don't know why. I've gotten like 6 sessions already in this.
It takes a while.
I mean,
it takes like
realistic.
and it hurts, huh?
Fuck yeah.
You've never removed any of those?
I removed them. I used to have San Fernando on my back. Now I just have San. Like I removed.
Oh, so when
that
you
and then I
stopped,
put the
so when you
thing.
stopped gangbanging, you took it off.
No, I put it better.
Oh, you put it better.
You know, I mean, I still have heart. I don't gangbang
Have
no
you
more, but I
guys
have
ever
heart. but-
heard of this tattoo artist Chewy?
Chewy, yeah, I heard him. He's
Chewy.
badass,
Oh
huh?
my
He's
God,
badass.
you guys.
But
Since
my
I was
tattoo artist is Abel Rocha. Shout out Abel Rocha. Cracking on me.
Wow.
Chewy's hard.
I want to get tattoos.
Yeah. Chewy, I honestly, from back in the day, there was this guy named Cartoon. Cartoon was like this big, like, lowrider dude who was doing, like, the 50s, the Justin Timberlakes, and then with all the essays. You get
Yeah,
my
he
point?
was taking the pictures and shit.
No, Estravan was taking the pictures.
Oh,
That was this guy.
Cartoon-
Cartoon was
Cartoon.
the actual artist,
Yeah,
you know?
I seen the documentary
But
about it.
so all these guys were like really like in the game. Like you couldn't even come into Cartoon. You know what I mean? Like you had to know somebody type shit, right?
Yeah.
So now Cartoon's older, and now these guys like Chewy and these other guys are taking over. And then you see these young cats where you're like 20 years old fucking tattooing masterpieces, and you're just like, yo, a talent's a talent. But like then you get to Cartoon's still a legend. I'm sure 100 million people would love to be tattooed by him. But at the same time, they're looking for the new.
Yeah,
the new.
The new, more realistic looks trendy.
Correct.
You know what it is? It's social media. That's what it was.
Social
Because
media is-
now you can see like Evo Rocha doesn't put he doesn't have a social media.
Say his name again.
Abel Rocha.
Rocha.
Rocha. But he doesn't have an IG because I think he doesn't want to put his work out there and then people start jockeying and mocking.
You guys, can I be honest with you? What I really realized, and I know this sounds fucking crazy.
What?
Like I met, for example, the owner of Jeter, right? You guys know what Jeter's is?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Jeter's, they're
You're dating the owner of-
No,
Oh.
I met. Okay, let's not get shit confused.
yeah, it's clear it up.
So I met the owner of Jeter, and these guys have just 1,200 people alone in one facility that's just rolling, and they can't even make enough, right? The guy doesn't even have an IG. And I go, he's like,
shit.
I want to live in peace. So some of those motherfuckers with the real crazy bread don't have IG, dude.
That's
Because
exactly.
IG's a lot. IG's a lot for flossing, flexing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't do that kind of shit on the IG.
Well, if you think about it, the IG is the feds.
I mean,
Instagram is
pretty much.
Who runs
You
it,
think so?
controls it. Come on, bro.
100%.
No way.
What?
That's why you don't do
Only-
Instagram has became all models and trappers.
Only
Like all wannabe
ass
models
and
and
titties.
trappers.
No, but
ass, titties, and trappers.
I-
But wait,
look,
it is a good platform, so
also-
I'm not gonna hate on it.
yeah, exactly.
It
Do you have
takes-
social club?
No, everyone's onto the social club shit because now you can post everything without getting your account shut down.
Yeah.
So like, hopefully, yes, hopefully there will be such a technique. Sorry, I do have to smoke a cigarette only
Don't
because
try.
it sounds
Handles.
gross, but I'm trying to quit. But like, I feel like I need to smoke because I'm doing this podcast. So
No, yeah.
excuse me a lot. And nobody please judge me for smoking.
The reason I said social club because I see Berner right here. So
Okay.
you have a collab with him? What? Talk about it. How do you know Berner?
Oh my God. I've known
Yeah.
Berner. Oh, I've known. Can we like move this thing closer? Okay. I've known Berner for.
Can we move this closer? No. That's the close. We got it.
I've known Berner for about 7 years.
Oh.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. I've known Berner for about 7 years. This doesn't even look like a cigarette, actually.
I know. It looks like a, oh boy.
It's like a joint.
Right?
Like
there
a
you go.
little
So we're
shirt.
going to
It look like
pretend
a-
we're
That's how she
smoking
likes
a
her
skinhead-
men.
Yeah,
Like a little
right. So I met Berner. Well, I didn't meet Berner. I was slick. I just, oh my God, I hate saying his name so much. It's like, I don't want, you know what I mean? But lots of things happened in my life because of him, you know, but I was the brains and he was the talent.
Who's
that
him?
everybody-
Who, Berner?
Scott. No.
Scott Storage, homie.
Lots
You got to
of-
put some
no, but I
respect
know,
on that
but we
name, homie.
gotta- But we gotta understand, like,
Tell him to
when
send
you
us some
ask
West
me-
Coast.
No, but when you guys
Little
ask me
bit.
certain stories, like
Yeah.
I don't
It's
want to make
okay.
it about Scott, but it's
Oh.
like if you're gonna ask me, like for example, Berner, how did it happen? Okay, it's a situation where me and Scott were eating, and I was like, Scott, I really need this dude, Berner. And this was like, no, this was 8 years ago.
So was it 20 what? 20?
Bro, whatever 8 years ago is. Do the
Okay.
math. I'm high.
He was helping you with business. Scott would help you like, oh.
No. Scott
So
was.
say the story. Come on.
Okay,
let's
let me
go.
just tell you guys the story so you understand. So I always ran Scott's Instagram, right? So like realistically, I was like, we were just sitting and eating, and I came up with KOKO NUGGZ, and I find out from Be Real that Berner loves the product. He saw the product and he was like, yo, this product's insane. So I call it Be Real and my boy Kenji, and they're partners. They own Insane OG. Shout out to them. I'll always give them props.
Yeah.
And I say to them, hey, Be Real, you're really good friends with Berner. Can you please get to him and tell him to call me, like, and let me talk to him about KOKO NUGGZ, because having him on our team is gonna be epic. Of course, you know, he calls. I don't know if Berner was busy. He didn't call him back, whatever the case is. They didn't get in touch with him yet, right? So I'm an impatient ass bitch. I'm like, I need this shit now. You know what I mean? So while we're eating, I'm like, Scott, does that guy Berner do music? And he was like, yeah. And I said, let me see your phone. He's like, what are you gonna do, Florence? He always had this like manic, like, you know, like what kind of mischief are you gonna cause right now?
He's your psycho,
So
huh?
He knew you were up to something.
He knew I was up to something, 100%. He's like, why are you asking me about Berner and if he does music? Like, where did
thought
this
you
all
wanted to
come up
hit.
from? No, he did not. Stop
He's like,
it.
you trying to hit my
You're-
homie?
Yeah, right. They weren't even homies then. They didn't even know
Oh.
each other.
But he had his number.
No. If you let me
But
finish the
everybody knows
story.
Scott Storch.
No, exactly. So
Okay.
what do I do? I'm like, okay, if Berner knows
It's
music,
like Scott Storch up in the DM. I'm like, hey, what the fuck?
exactly.
Okay.
So,
Let's-
so
yeah,
at the end of the day, we're sitting at the restaurant. I'm like, can I please? Because he was like tripping, like what I was gonna write somebody that he doesn't even know, and I was like, can I write this guy Berner that you basically would work with him? You know what I mean? On beats. And Scott was so down that he was like, yeah. I was like, I will. And then I can have a conversation with him, because if he sees your DM, he's gonna call you back right away. Like literally, it took maybe 7 minutes, 6 minutes.
Lucky 7.
I walk outside, Scott's on the phone with him, like, hey man, like, you know, he always stayed politically correct. Like, hey man, what's going on? You know, like I heard a lot about you, but he did hear a lot about Berner. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he knew Berner was like the weed.
Berner was moving up.
Berner's a legend. Berner's a legend.
Berner was
didn't
moving
hear about
up.
him?
Berner's a legend.
Exactly. So what happened was, Scott basically, bro, it's crazy. So Scott basically gets me on the phone. My girl wants to talk to you. So I get on the phone with Berner. I'm like, Berner, I heard you love the product. I'm like, look, you don't know me, but I promise you one thing. I will get this shit going and we will make money. And I know you have a lot going on. Just let me worry about everything and just like, you know, promote the shit when you got to, you need to, when you want to, whatever the case may be. And basically he agreed. Okay. All of a sudden, 2 weeks later, Berner flies out from the Bay and he's making a album with Scott. It was called The Big Pescado.
Yeah.
The Big Pescado.
Yeah.
Big fish.
The Big Fish. So
big fish,
we were
homie.
back then we were living in Tarzana. Berner and Scott become like, have you guys ever seen the movie Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. Berner and Scott become stepbrothers. It's
dope.
no. Like the friendship was almost freaky. Like it was.
You were
like,
getting jealous.
I mean, I wasn't getting jealous because me and
That's my
Berner's
man.
girl would hang out like when that was going on. But if Berner would like come down by himself to record or whatever, I'd be like, oh my God, Scott, like you literally, like you will, if Berner tells you come, you're running, you know what I mean? And I'd have to go tag along and whatever the case is. But Berner became so close with Scott that he actually became like my dear friend.
Oh,
and me
that's
and
dope.
Berner would talk about, it was more than a business relationship. Because at the end of the day, Berner was on his way already to fucking billions of dollars. Oh,
Yeah,
shit. He was on his way already, you know, and Berner, you know, was always open and, you know, told me a lot of things. And I just feel like me and Berner became really close. And it was like advice was given. It was like, you know, the first Balenciaga shirt, because I'm blunt, I used to be like, Berner, you need to stop with these Pro Club t-shirts and stop with these fucking cookies all the time. Like there's places you got to be seen. You know what I mean? Like I get it. You represent your merch is incredible. So one day I'm at this store called Saks and I see this Balenciaga shirt, right? So the Balenciaga shirt's really big. And
You thought of him?
well, kinda, sorta,
Yeah.
but like I literally was like, hey, I call that Berner's at the house with Scott. I call Berner, I'm like, Berner, I found you a Balenciaga shirt. I promise you it's gonna fit you. He's like, no, it's not, Flo, you're crazy. I'm like, Berner, I will return it. I still have the video on my Instagram when I first got the shirt.
Oh, that's
How
dope.
funny is that?
I'm gonna repost it today.
So he goes, hey, he was like, it's not gonna fit me. I said, Berner, you know what? If it's not gonna fit you, it's my gift to you. If it's not gonna fit you, I will go return it, okay? He tries on the shirt and then he started getting exclusive game to like make him a bunch of stuff because he felt good, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My dad, we always have an inside joke. The first time my dad saw Berner sitting here, he goes, you have a very nice face, but you fucking fat.
Oh, sorry, Berner.
And so that's not even sorry, Berner. Like me and Berner have a joke about it all the time. And now like Berner is, you know, like everyone knows, like Berner has a really nice face and Berner has the swag and Berner has the business and Berner has everything. But my dad is worse than me. He has no filter. So he says it, but he's thinking he's complimenting Berner. So Berner's face kind of like goes down and he's like, thanks, Sasha. Like he didn't know what to say. He was like, thanks, Sasha. Right now, me and Berner, he holds a special place in my heart.
That's dope.
But at the same time, something happened, not even with me. Somebody did something really stupid. I don't even want to talk about it. And basically called Berner and said, don't be calling my bitch while Berner had cancer.
What?
Yeah, so I understand why Berner is upset at me. But at the end of the day, we'll work our differences out. That's still the dude who I met
Who was
living
that?
on.
Your ex-boyfriend who called him?
Yeah, someone called him.
Why
Yeah.
would? Wow, man.
So it was really just a really fucked up situation.
Have you talked to him since?
I spoke to him about 2-3 times afterwards.
Is that the same?
It's not the same.
Oh.
No, like his girlfriend messaged his wife messaged me on Christmas. We spoke like Merry Christmas, so on and so forth. I just feel like Berner's at a place in his life right now where it's all about family. It's all about like living the peaceful life. And he doesn't want me around drama that, you know, that unnecessary drama. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think he
He's some grown man.
genuinely, yeah, like I
grown
think he
man.
genuinely like
Because he
cares.
cares for you.
Yes, he genuinely
Because
cares
I
for me.
really think,
Because
like-
Berner was the first one to tell me like, you know, don't be around these types of people. Don't do this. Like Berner always was like, you know, like the guy who hangs out with Berner every day, that guy Stingy, the nicest guy in the world. And Berner knows who's real. That's why with Scott, he was also so real. And he wasn't with Scott because it was Scott Storch. He was with Scott because he genuinely loved Scott. Do you get my point? Like he genuinely, like they loved the same food. They loved to go to restaurants. He built the greatest relationship with Scott. Those two together, oh my God, those two together, I'm telling you, are Bonnie and Clyde. Like those two together, like there's no, the Berner has, that I know of, that's how close I used to be with him. He probably has 5 real guy friends. I'm not gonna name them, but he has 5. Everybody else is business, hi, bye, acquaintance. I know you. I fuck with you. I don't care. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it works with him.
So you guys are not collabing no more?
Well, when you say collabing, Berner, I don't think Berner's ever going to sit there and tell me, Flo, don't make a KOKO Nug with my face on it. You know what I mean? Like, we've been through too much not to do that. You get my point?
Yeah.
So there's a certain type of respect level that me and Berner hold for each other. We're still brother and sister. Tomorrow, if something, God forbid, is wrong with him, I'm the first person there, besides his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm still his sister. So you guys have to understand the difference. There's falling outs, and then there's disagreements because of choices you make in life. Do you get my point? So it's 2 different things. It's not like I did anything to Berner to screw Berner over or I did something.
We're intense.
Exactly.
We're not intense at all.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So you already apologized to him?
I did, but then I went. I did, but then I just kind of like.
You went gangs.
No, I did, but I just kind of felt like the friendship was just not the same.
Oh.
And it probably won't be.
Yeah. Which is true. It probably won't be. But like Berner's never going to forget certain things that I've done and try to give advice and help. And like, you know, you guys, like I met Berner when I walked into his house in the Bay and I was like, bro, why do you not have a headboard? You're sleeping on a fucking mattress. You get my point? Like, I met Berner then. Like, I met Berner in a studio downstairs in a house, and it was like Weekend at Bernie's. It was like his first album he ever did. And I was like, bro, who are these 2 cholitas next to you? And he's like, what do you mean? One of them's my baby mama. I was like, I'm dead. Like, you know, no, it was just because it was back in the day, whatever, but his actual baby mama and like his wife are like not cholitas at all. But I'm just giving you an example. Like, I just, you know, that's how long I've pretty much known him for. And I've seen his rise and I've seen his come up and I've seen what he's done. And, you know, some people will always in this industry be like, oh, this person did this and this person, everyone just needs to stay in their own fucking lane. That's what I feel like. Like, if you can make plays together happen, make them happen, do sick collabs, do dope shit, go on to new business ventures. But like, you know, don't be at a standstill. You get my point? And Berner never stayed at a standstill. No matter what anybody said, the drama he had with anybody, you know what I mean? Like, I just got, when I remember, you know, I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. I don't know if you even know this. So Berner used to be Berner and Wiz were the main ambassadors for Raw Papers. Okay. So we all know Raw Papers does crazy business and crazy distribution and crazy amounts of money. And they were probably getting very fat checks from Raw. Okay. From the owner, Josh from Raw. So Berner decides, but wait, that's Josh and he's a nobody and he built this company, right? I'm Berner. I'm the weed man. I'm going to do my own papers called Vibes. When Josh finds out, he's out of contract already, Berner. Josh finds out he's doing the Vibes. They were going through an Instagram war. Like literally, do you remember this or not really?
I don't remember this.
So they were going through like an Instagram war. It was like crazy, right? But then again, it's like, first of all, how are you going to hate on Berner for doing his own papers?
After he helped you build that other brand, huh?
What?
He helped them build Raw, right?
Of course he helped him build
Yeah, that's
Raw.
what I'm saying.
What do you
So
mean?
why
Berner's
hate?
helped a lot of people build a lot of things.
Just-
People wouldn't, most people, and I'm going to say this because I don't really compliment most.
Yeah.
Lots of people wouldn't be in the position they are today if it was not for Berner.
Shout out Berner, dog.
A lot of people have a sense of entitlement.
He's a tycoon, homie.
It's that sense of entitlement. So
He definitely paved the way for a lot of people.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's a legend. He's a legend. So what happened though? So they had a fallout. They went on a war and.
So, I mean, they had a fallout. They kind of went through Instagram war, not a real war. And then Josh said, bro, I can't stop him. I'm not going to, you know, at this point, like Berner has, maybe you might have more distribution at that time at Raw, but guess what? Berner got more power than you. Like Berner's, okay, I'm going to tell you something funny, right? You guys know the Blacklist, right? Everybody knows that,
Yeah.
the Blacklist. she did something to piss Berner off. She's some chick that's like, you know, she posts people's brands and she posted something that pissed Berner.
The blacklist is run by a girl?
It's ran by a girl.
No way.
Yeah, the blacklist is ran by a girl. You guys, she messages me all the time. She's like a straight like.
Shout out to blacklist.
Like she's like a,
You fuck with her. She got a good relationship.
I mean, yeah, because I had her post my ex-boyfriend. Like, you know, when he ran off on the plug. Remember Danny?
You put him on the blacklist.
Yeah, I put him on the blacklist.
I'm
so
crying.
yeah.
I remember this.
Yes, you remember I put him on the
remember
blacklist? There you go. So like, yeah, I have a relationship with her, but Berner, bottom line is, don't piss Berner off because like, especially in a way where you're like trying to piss him off and he knows you're like whoever you are, like, and he knows you, like he's gonna put you on blast, right?
Right.
So she did something, and all of a sudden I'm looking through Instagram and Berner's thing comes up and he posts her and he posts this like horrendous picture of her and said, the blacklist is the da-da-da, and starts just going off on the blacklist, right? So imagine, probably this bitch in all her comments were probably like, yo, you stupid, people were probably unfollowing her. Her fucking press was getting really bad, right? Bro, she took that shit off so fucking quick, whatever she did to post about Berner, his company, or it's like, don't play with people's money. You get my point? Like, you wanna, like, that's the same thing with Adam. It's like, Adam, I respect your hustle. I respect your podcast. I respect your career and what you try to do. But don't fuck up people's lives because of the way that you run a podcast. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's his business, though, honestly.
Correct.
That's just how he got big, is for clickbaits. So he wants you to talk crazy like that. He needs you to talk crazy like that.
But like, honestly, I can talk crazy, but at the same time, like, remember, and we keep saying this back and forth, I still own a company. I still have a child.
Yeah, no, I remember when you called me and I was Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
And then he had some other captions for different scenes and they kept getting worse and worse and worse. I'm like, Flo, you own a brand and people don't like these comments. So you should talk to him. And yeah, so it had to get done. It had to get done.
You guys did a collab as well.
Yeah, I don't even know what
what happened to that
coconuts, I
collab?
never even put them on the website. I was like, I don't care. I was like, go and eat them all. I don't give a shit. Like, I care about, my company is so like big right now. I could really care about ADAM22 collabs, and like, unless you're really a good person and really benefiting me and my company, I don't need to do any collabs. You get my point? So it's just like, bro, sell the shit yourself. You were grimy in the sense of when I asked you and I said, please, you're going to ruin a family. And
you told them that.
I said that. I said, you're going to ruin a family. So this is my whole point. You got a family. Just because you fuck your wife with other bitches don't mean shit. You still got a family. You got a kid. You straight looked me in the eyes in the show and said, you know, yeah, my wife's a porn star and we fuck bitches together, but ain't nobody's pussy like my wife's. It just feels like home cooking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you're opening up to me about that. And then yet, like, you're not understanding me telling you, like, yo, bro, like, take the podcast down. Like, it's not that serious. If you want, I'll come and redo one. But if this is my first podcast, like, have some type of heart. If you ain't got heart, you ain't got shit in my book. Period.
So you guys are not cool then, huh?
Adam?
Yeah.
If I saw Adam on the street, I would fucking spit on his face.
Oh, shit.
I would literally,
so it's real.
and if I was really with some gangster dude, I would probably have them beat his ass.
Oh,
So
you
is
like
that how it
gangster.
is? I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if he's not going to like me now.
Why?
Because I was there with you.
So what? Do you really care if ADAM22 likes you?
Well, my time was invested, so
Okay, great. So you're
I
hair
was
makeup.
I
It
was there.
happens.
No, not even that. Me being there for how long was that? 2 hours, 3 hours?
Okay, I
How
remember.
long was that?
It was like a fucking 3-hour interview.
I'm not lying.
No
it was 3
way.
hours.
So you like,
Hey, so you guys went in.
man.
I
man,
mean,
fuck-
Well, she
Leave it,
went
I
in.
went in.
What I've noticed now about our interviews, maybe we need to talk about it later, but you do a lot of talking. I haven't even introduced myself.
Swear to God.
Swear.
You're
Go
joking.
ahead.
Go up,
Yes, she just goes.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
The same thing
Maybe.
in ADAM22. She did the same thing, but we're learning each other because we just started doing interviews. You know,
Yeah.
we kind of had like a little break. Our friendship was a little.
Oh,
Okay.
so what? Talk about
Rocky.
that. Why are you guys beefing or what?
Oh, she
Yeah, you guys are more gangster than what, dog?
She complains to people when I talk about it, and now she's gonna go. But see, I'm not a dummy, so I'll just be like, you know what? Have at it right now. It's
Go.
your turn.
The mic's
It's
on you
your
now.
turn.
It's your turn right now.
All
Talk
you
about it.
for.
Introduce
All
yourself. Talk
eyes
about the
on
smack.
you.
I need some papers.
All eyes on
You
you.
can you roll it up for him?
You got a
Please,
joint?
I want to try this one.
All eyes on you.
It broke
You
nice.
guys,
You want him to
everyone
roll it or
just-
you want to roll
We
it?
gotta
Can you roll it
focus
for me?
just on Pilar only. I owe her that. Just
yeah.
Pilar.
Oh my
I need
God.
to step out this interview at this
No.
point.
Ah,
Take a
look.
break.
Yeah.
We're learning each other, so I'm just listening. You know, I'm gonna let you like. I love this for her. You know, I'm happy that she gets to have this platform. Pretty soon a TV show, so it's
That's
like
crazy.
Flo got everything but the fame. Like she got. I mean, she's in our hood. She is famous. You know,
Yeah, but she
But,
about
like,
to take
But
over
I'm
the
talking
world.
about
now.
but like
nationally, and
nationally,
like the whole
like
world.
America to see this crazy bitch is crazy to me. Like,
It's like the way she lives, she deserved that attention.
yes,
Yeah,
Exactly.
she's gonna
yes,
she's,
by
she's gonna
all
go global.
means, by all means.
sure.
Like she's a fly bitch. You hear me? Like she got the like
Fly
coolest
as
kicks, and like she is like
She's a boss.
when you think of an LA girl, like there are like few that I name, and Flo is one of them. She's
Man,
like
why you trying to
born and
leave,
raised
Flo?
in
Stay in
LA.
LA.
Yeah,
homie. Why you
no.
trying to leave?
That's-
homie?
that's
Come on.
half. It's gonna be half.
the
half.
All right.
perfect
getting
combination
rid of my
of a Russian girl and an American girl.
Aw.
That is like
She's giving you your flowers.
that's
I know, You're
exactly
making me cry right now. It's so cute.
that's exactly what it is. Like the way she explains, the way she lives. Like people, I tell her all the time, you need to document your
I
everyday.
don't. I might one of those.
You have
girls,
to.
I
Like,
had
start
this
blogging
huge-
and
You want to sell it to
shit.
Netflix,
Yeah.
bitch?
I had a huge.
You are
if somebody
tearing up.
followed me with a
Look at her
camera,
eyes.
they'd be a billionaire. Okay, like I'm gonna be
She's
honest
go-
with you.
Uh.
Same.
The other day, I literally was like standing outside, and she had her photographer come, and I'm just like, I'll be like, okay, I'll do a shoot, and then I'll literally say, oh, I just did a 3-hour interview. I'm not about to sit here and do a shoot. Like, you guys are crazy. I don't need this shit. You get my point?
Gino, thank you for coming, Gino.
Gino.
But like I'm just saying in general, like I'm not one of those people, and for me, it's just like it takes too much of my time. When I gotta work, I'm on the go. I can't, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of feel like I have 900 other things going on to sit there then pose for a shoot. It's like either follow me around, see my life, and see who I am. You don't need to see pictures of me. Go on Instagram or like figure it out.
It's
you know
all
what I mean?
about it's all about content. Because I do
Yeah,
believe
she's-
I'm gonna be a billionaire too.
Yeah.
So I document my everyday.
She's
And not
smart.
just for me, for my daughter too. Like every day I throw a picture. La subo.
You have a daughter.
So,
Yes.
Okay. With the football player.
No.
No.
Oh
Why did
my
you
What a
God.
basketball player.
No.
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 Tennis
tell
player?
them actually
Okay,
who
tennis
your
player?
kid
What
with.
is he? Is he
No.
a gangster?
Skater?
Is he a gangster?
No.
He's
hold
from
on.
Peru?
No, this is my high school sweetheart.
oh,
my
sh-
God.
Wait, do you even have him tatted?
My no.
What?
You guys live together?
No. We never lived together. The only person I've ever lived
With the football player?
yes.
Oh, hey, we gotta
And then
take.
I-
Because he
Actually,
could
no.
afford it. Because he could afford it.
I mean,
You gotta introduce
Hey,
yourself.
shit, it is what it
Okay,
is.
okay.
It is
This
what it
is
is.
what it
Your
is.
high school
But you
sweetheart
guys,
not
do you
playing
notice
football.
she's been trying to introduce herself for an hour and a half, but for some reason it's my fault, but she still hasn't introduced herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk your trash. Come on. So who are you?
Pilar from North Hollywood.
North Hollywood. Yeah,
That's
San Fernando
my friend
Valley,
from
homie. What's
North
I told
cracking?
her, I told you,
You
get the
from
fuck
North
out of
Hollywood?
I'm from North Hollywood.
What?
My parents, I was born in Peru.
Nice.
So we came here when I was 14.
How
So you grew up in the valley.
How old are you now?
33.
You 33?
Yes.
Wow. Damn.
What do you
look
do for a
young.
living?
I do a lot. I honestly just finished my contract with Fashion Nova.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
So
hard. That's
I
big.
was their chief marketer consultant.
Oh, nice.
So I've known Richard since the beginning of the company.
Oh, so
Helped
that's how
him.
you know that stuff.
What's your social media?
Queen P.
That's
Queen
your
P.
Instagram?
That's my Instagram.
Oh, she's poppy. She's like 1.3 million.
Yes.
Sheesh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
she's
she
poppy.
posts content every day.
every day I post something. It's just it generates hits to my website, to my jewelry site, anything I post. So the more I post, the more views, the more clicks, the more visits, the more sales. So it's really I document my life. So it's like it's perfect for me because now Instagram has a way for you to just archive all your posts.
Oh, yeah.
But before that happened, I still saved all my videos. Like I'm collecting content, and not just for me, but for my child. Like I want Brooke. I wish I could see my mom when she was 33 years old.
And what
what
she
she was
today.
doing.
What
Like,
she was
what were
wearing.
you doing? What were you wearing? What was the vibe?
Yeah.
What did my
That's
dad
true.
do?
That's
like,
kind of cool. It's true.
so I like.
That's
I,
the beautiful thing about social media. You
Right.
can leave your imprint.
and like it's documented, And I'm not, it's free. It's just, you know, you got to do the work though. And I tell her that all the time. She be ready. Like, Flo, that's the photo. Take a photo. You can post it tomorrow. It's traffic. It's content. People don't want to just.
Hate it.
The way you live,
like
you have a lot of content in your hand.
I mean, obviously, but I'm just not one of those flexers.
You got a
not
little
a
light flex here and there.
flexer.
It's
I
just
never
too real.
was.
It's too real for you to have. You
I
don't got
can't.
time.
I
When
don't
you
got
really living this
time. I
lifestyle, you
know.
don't have
And
time.
she's living it. A lot of people like.
I don't live it and they flex it, but I just can't flex it. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to be like, oh yeah, I'm wearing
Fit check.
5980. Yeah, what?
Yeah,
like,
go
how many
talk your
bitches are
trash.
wearing 5980s? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not me. I'm
Real
more
talk.
like listen, I
talk.
work really hard and I'm humble. Like, one thing about me, like, I will pay for my girls, I will pay for my friends as long as you're my real friend and I appreciate you. I don't got a problem. Like, I have a really big heart. You know what I mean? And that's another thing she has, is she has a big heart too. Yesterday I told her not to be so
That's why you guys
cheap.
connected, huh?
But like yesterday I was like, stop being cheap. But like, no, I'm just saying in general, like, you know, we both have good hearts and we both will be there for, you know, the people that we love and so on and so forth. Like, and she knows, like, you know, even like, you know, she had certain fallings out, but with certain people I didn't agree with her because I was like, this person really loves you and you're really loved by a lot of people. Don't burn those bridges for some nonsense. You get my point? And like, I've learned through our friendship, like, let's really be friends and let's really have each other's back so we can really move forward together, because we are two strong, powerful women pretty much in the same business with the same type of connections, with the same type of everything. Pilar's a boss, dude. For me to call another bitch a boss? What?
Yeah, she waited for you
Pilar's
too.
a boss. Listen, I'm going to tell you something crazy. Like, Pilar's been driving Rolls Royces and fucking that shit for fucking so long. Like, Pilar's been up. You get my point? Like, Pilar was the type of girl, and she still is. Her business deals just need to change to benefit her more because she's pulling off too many of them. Does that make sense? But she's the type of girl. She had a store in Ventura. It was called Princess P, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Princess P. I would even go there, right? You would walk out of there and you'd be like, what did I just buy? Some reason Pilar would sell you half her store, but you don't know how you just bought half her fucking store. But she just kept handing you shit and handing you shit. The shit sometimes would be like, Pilar, like, I cannot walk out like this. Oh, yes, you can. I'm like, Pilar, I cannot walk out. And then
I think that's my gift. My gift is that I'm a marketer. I'm a social media marketer genius.
you guys, after this, by the way, today I'm quitting smoking because I know so many people are going to talk shit and be
Oh,
like,
you
oh
said it.
my God, yes. Oh my God, she smokes cigarettes. That is so gross. Like, you guys be a little more open-minded. Most people do fucking crack and fucking heroin. Like, I'm
And
smoking
saca la
a
bolsita.
cigarette. Exactly.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
smoking a cigarette just to chill.
Smoking-
Don't judge people. I don't judge people. I don't want to be
judge
judged.
nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't judge people. I can't stand people that judge people. Ugh,
So you smoke both? You smoke weed and cigarettes?
I smoke both. Sometimes I'll even put a vape into the fucking mix of it. You know what I mean? But like, realistically, yes, I need to quit, but it's my only now. What I'm trying to do to quit is, even Pilar will notice, I'm smoking a Capri. It's a very thin,
Skinny.
very skinny, not so much chemical type cigarette. So that's what I'm trying to do. I definitely don't want to educate anybody on cigarettes. Because
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
gross.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
clothes smell. You're like, ugh, you know what I mean? But thank God I take care of myself enough to where I'm like, okay.
But
It's
I'm
not
proud
that
of you
gross.
that you're taking it down. I mean, the first days of the year she did good. She was doing 1 a day,
What?
2
I
a
was
day.
doing like 1, 2 a day. I was doing good. You know what I mean? And then I was.
I
Is it a
think,
stress reliever?
It's a stress.
For
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
that she's
Yeah.
We
You
need
stress
to
a lot?
find a way
Oh my
to.
God! I need to.
You
go
need to
a
meditate.
retreat.
Yeah.
She does. Yeah.
You
she knows-
meditate?
Of
You
course.
have-
Oh, so how do you meditate?
It's so simple.
Like how?
Silence. I prefer it.
Like right here would be
I have
perfect.
to.
huh?
I
It's
have
not
to. I
that
have two
easy.
places. I do it when I first wake up. I do it in bed, or I do it in the shower.
Oh, in the
Sorry,
shower.
I used to meditate.
Yeah, shower is good for me.
I
I
have too
like
much
I
ADD
like the
now.
water running and just even dark. Even if it's at night, I don't turn the lights on.
Oh, just start.
Just dark,
Cold or hot shower?
hot, always hot.
Hot shower. I tried to do the cold shower this week and I was kind of getting sick. I was like, oh, back to hot.
Wait, why were you doing cold showers?
Because I heard it's good for you, like your muscles. And
I mean,
yeah.
but it's called a cold plunge. It's not really a cold shower.
What-
Yeah.
So it's a
school
cold
me. What is it?
plunge. This guy, someone tells him about cold, he takes
I'm
cold
like fucking
showers.
freezing right there, like
So
2 minute
basically
shower.
what it- so basically what it is, they have it at most. They have it at
Dive in there.
most. They have it at most saunas. So basically, what it is, it's like freezing cold and it's like a jacuzzi type pool and you go in for like 5 seconds to come right back out. So you
I'll
do
wake
that like
up,
a
huh?
couple times. Yeah, but I can introduce you. There's a spa. It's called Voda. It's unisex actually, so you'll probably like it because there's bitches running fucking around there.
Let's go.
But like,
Let's go, guys.
it's really. Have you been there? Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
Really, it's so sick. And like between you and I, like honestly, like it's all clean and beautiful and like, but they have like 6 different steam rooms. Like a lot of people go there. They have like 6 different steam rooms. They have saunas, hot saunas, the cold plunge, but it's like, it's a different experience. It's really dope. They have like a restaurant inside. It's really cool. I'm gonna take you there.
Gotta go. Let's go.
Yes.
So any advice you'll tell yourself, like coming up, because you're pretty wise. To be the position you're in, like you.
Any advice?
Someone pursuing your career. Someone wants to be a little Flo. You too. Same question.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in what you're capable of and don't ever listen to anyone else's advice until you've really, really made it. That's my advice.
Ooh.
Don't listen to anybody till you've made it yourself. Then you can listen to other people's opinions. That's what I believe in and that's what I've done. You know? Also, I feel like be true, be real. As much as some people will be like, oh, this bitch is fucking too real. She's crazy. I've heard that 100 times before.
Yeah.
You cannot sit here and tell me nothing because I'm that secure with myself and who I am that all these outside noise and all these people, and that's what, like, of course, that's what even scares me about doing a show. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, do I really want to deal with all this? Do you get my point? Because people are so envious and so judgmental and so shit talking and so everything that I'm just like, I don't really want to deal with it, but I have really tough skin also. So I'm kind of like, maybe I'll inspire people. You know what I mean? Like, really, maybe I will really inspire people to be like, damn, I want to be like a, you know, boss bitch like her. Like, I want to be able to express myself the way she does. I want to be able to know, like, when I'm wrong, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to say I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I'm 100% going to say that. So realistically, you got to understand, it's not listen, money is very important, okay? Very important to a lot of people because money, look, I lost my mom. It's not that money brings happiness, but money brings you that comfort to have that happiness. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes.
So realistically, but I feel like people that are just focused on making money and nothing else and not helping other people and not trying to do good for the world are always going to be poor at heart. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know it makes perfect sense.
I really feel like they're going to be poor at heart. Like me personally, I would rather build with somebody than start with a human being who's a complete jerk off, bitch, whatever it is, and not vibe with them. I'd rather build with somebody together because I know what I'm capable of doing. And I know what other people are capable of doing. And everyone has their very good traits and everyone has their bad traits. Nobody is perfect. It does not exist. You show me one person that has crossed this earth that is perfect, I'll be like, okay, cool.
Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah. So
You know, I Googled him,
Donald
right?
Trump.
He's
Donald Trump.
one of the first African-American billionaires.
Who?
Bill
No
Cosby.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy
You
to
guys,
me.
the Cosby Show, like, do you know how many appearances he's done? Like, what?
Billionaire.
Yeah, 100%.
One of the first ones. It's crazy.
It's crazy, and then his career's
All the money. Now, if you're not a good person, you
Think
don't
about
know
it.
where you're going.
You were raping women. Like, you were doing, like, the craziest shit.
You believe
You were
those stories?
perfect.
You believe those stories?
Do they have like?
They're not going to put someone like Bill Cosby behind bars at 70 years old.
What do you
because,
mean? It's
like,
happening.
It didn't happen. You get my point? They're not going to do that.
But-
Like, we're not that corrupted. You get my point? The government in the
know,
world
man.
is not that corrupted. Like, we're
Like,
corrupted, but
there
we're
has
not
to be
that
some
corrupted.
type of solidified evidence for you to
Yeah,
be
like-
convicted.
Okay, but there's obviously
Just people just
evidence.
talking. That's
No,
it, I
that's what I'm
think.
saying. That's
There's,
what
But there's
no,
no,
there's
like-
evidence.
if he's in jail sitting down,
There is
behind bars,
evidence.
there had to be some
There is
type of
evidence.
evidence
Oh.
to put him
With
there.
no bail.
1000%.
With
It's
no
so
bail?
many
It wasn't-
people.
That's like
too.
saying R. Kelly wasn't pissing on fucking 12-year-olds.
Oh, that's
It's
crazy.
a difference between like accusing somebody and saying like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit. He fucking raped them. Besides this person actually being in jail and then fucking like sitting in jail, like SPM for example.
Yeah.
SPM situation. You know what I'm saying? He's actually in jail. He went down for fucking
Picking up little girls from school.
underage girls from school.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
crazy.
Shit
You
like
guys,
that.
I
you know
don't
what I'm saying?
understand that weirdo shit.
That's
like,
weird,
How can
huh?
you be a man and like want a little girl? Like
Ugh.
Well, think about this.
that is so sickening. That's like a woman being like, "Hey, can I have that little boy, please?" Like what?
You think
These
there's girls like
people aren't
that?
even
You think there's girls like
developed.
that?
Yes, of course.
Even-
There's
no,
some sick
even-
people in this world.
Even beyond that, there's a lot of human trafficking going on. A lot of human
100%.
trafficking going on, like behind the scenes that people don't talk about, but it's a lot of shit going on, like a lot of human trafficking.
That's crazy.
You guys, I honestly, that whole topic just freaks me out because I have a kid also.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, that shit is disgusting.
We
to
all
me.
got kids right here.
Oh,
We
there
all
you
got
go.
kids.
See, with the
You know
kid crew. Yeah.
You
the
have one
kid
too?
crew.
Yeah, I got 3.
So
You got
Three.
Two
Three.
baby mamas.
and
only.
besides kids,
Looking for
hold
my
on,
third
how many-
one.
wait, how many
Looking for my
baby
third
mamas you
one.
got?
Let me know in
Nah,
the
I only got
comments.
one baby
You only
mama.
got one baby?
Well,
See, he's better be
No, I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you, because all the other females that I ever got pregnant on the side, like I made them get rid of the kids. I always tell myself, I
No,
can't have
make
kids.
him get rid of the kids. You're crazy.
What do you mean?
Make them.
Why not just wear a condom?
Like,
So if you get pregnant right now,
I learned the
you'll-
hard way.
you have
Now
it?
it's like, yeah, we can't get no females pregnant.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap up.
okay.
But
So
it's
now,
like-
that's the word now. Wrap up.
In 2022,
Wrap
Yeah, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. So that's
Strap
did you
up.
know
She
that?
said, "Don't make
It's
them
not-
do what? Why
it's not
not?"
strap up anymore. It's wrap up.
It's like you gotta be smart too. You're not gonna just have kids just to have kids nowadays.
Sometimes it
No, I know
happens.
that.
though.
I only have one, so I know.
I mean, it happens, but think about it. You have 3, but I'm sure you were both with both those women, weren't you?
Kind of, yeah.
What do you mean, kinda? Bro, that's the weirdest answer. Kinda. I was kinda with someone.
Kinda.
Because I always
Talk
been for the
about it.
streets.
He said,
I always been for the streets. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck. That's like being honest. You know what I mean?
Hey, at least he's honest.
You know what I
What is
mean?
the streets thing,
I'm for the
dog?
streets. Sorry, guys. But now I think I'm
What's it
ready
gonna
to
take-
settle
what's it gonna
down
take
now.
to get you out the streets.
It takes a real woman.
Sheesh, yeah.
100%.
But right now I'm married and focused
You're
to my
married? What are
you married
to my
to?
hustle. Right now I'm tunnel vision on the vision. So right now,
Hey, Raider, didn't you get some one high notch name face tatted on you? Did you get some high notch face tatted on you?
yeah, I got a lot of things tatted.
Recently.
Nah.
Yeah, recently, like, man, what happened?
Wait till I get a 6-pack. Then I'll be like,
What happened?
But,
You were dating a model and you got her face tatted.
Where's it at?
nah, I don't have it no more.
You got it covered? You got it
Wait,
covered?
you had
You was dating a model and you got her face tatted.
Let me
Nah,
see it.
nah.
Wait,
He's cappy. He's cappy.
Dog.
Please let me see it.
Where's it at?
Nah.
What happened to it,
It
Raider?
was one of these long casts.
Okay, let's ask this real question. What's your ideal type girl? I'm sure all the girls would want to know.
That's a good question.
Ideal. Like if you had to say my ideal type girl would be physically and mentally.
She has to be clean,
Okay.
know how to cook,
Okay.
and just be real and no psycho shit. Like you scared me with the whole
I'm
like she said,
dead.
yeah, no psycho shit. We cool. I want a girl should be your piece for a man.
Okay, but can
You
I ask
come
you a
home
question?
with a.
How do you want that when you're for the streets?
I know that's why I don't. I just take what it comes.
So this is my whole point. You're gonna
That's why
be
he's
60 years
traumatized.
old, and you're just gonna be like, hey, I'm single, and I'm gonna just
No.
go and do the same thing.
I'm hustling right now.
Okay.
Working.
How many more years do you give yourself to settle down?
Fuck.
We're gonna find you a bitch, ready?
No, seriously. How many more years? Do you give yourself?
We gotta go. to
Like
Mexico
settle down.
together.
What? Like I think I'm already mature. Like if I was to
No.
have a kid right now,
No,
I'll be a
no,
good
no,
dad.
Enough with the kids. You have enough. You have 3.
Alright.
You're good. Okay.
TJ.
My question. No, seriously. What age do you see yourself where you're like,
40.
I'm going to support it? So that's
40.
2 more years.
2 more years.
Remember, you're 38. Don't lie to these motherfuckers. You're
38. Homie, I just
There
turned
you
38
go.
January 6th.
So my whole point is, at 40, you think you'll be ready to settle down to one woman, be loyal, be faithful.
Yeah. 40.
Yeah?
40.
40.
40.
Okay, what about you? Are you for the streets too?
No, I'm trying to settle down. I'm trying to settle down already because I'll be getting into too much trouble. So I'm like, shit, I just need to just chill with a bitch.
So right now you're ready.
I just got in a high speed pursuit like not so long ago. Yeah,
Wait, so you ready?
I'm on bail. So
You
I'm chilling,
are?
I'm like, yeah, I need it.
So you're the type of dude where a bitch is gonna be like, I want a thug in my life.
Nah, not even like that. It's just like. You
No,
know
he's
what I'm saying?
retiring that. That's why he wants to settle
No, I'm
down.
retired. I'm kind of quits.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay,
Chilling.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, you guys, I had to stop. Saw him.
Boom. So any Last words? Any shout outs?
last
Anything?
words?
Any shout outs? Any?
Shout out KOKO NUGGZ and KOKO
Sheesh.
Puffs. You guys wait till those KOKO Puffs are done. I am taking over the industry with those pens. I promise you.
KOKO Puffs.
Pilar, come on. You know you want to give your shout outs.
Come on,
To
Pilar.
Princess Cut, of course. Queen Pea strain is dropping soon next month.
Where are they gonna? Where
We're
can they
gonna
find
drop it always with ice cream.
Ice cream. Where's the ice cream?
That's
At?
my distro. We have a location in downtown LA, across the street from the Staples Center,
Oh, nice. I think it's in there.
and we have another one on Ventura in Studio City. So 2 locations. Ice cream is really Scott and Kiana, who I met to partner with. So first I was on the black market, to be honest, and then they white label me.
So you're not no more black market.
No more black market.
Oh man, you crossed over.
All legal. Yes, I got my pre-rolls are also dropping in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
So if you guys please come on by, get it. It's amazing. Makes you feel great. It's really it was one of the #1 strains sold at the cookie store for months when we
Nice.
first dropped. And you know, I just come from the same cultivation as Runs, as I kind of did my marketing with the owners of Runs. So it's been great.
That's dope. How can they find you?
My Instagram is Queen P, QUEENPEE. So
Oh, FYI, I just like tagged you and I was like, I'm about to do this podcast, and everyone's replying to me with,
What do you say?
you're about to kill this podcast. I can't wait to tune in.
You did.
yeah,
Well,
but
you,
I'm just gonna say,
honestly,
guys-
we're blessed to have you, man. That was dope. Like, you're a boss, bitch. You're doing it. You're running it, and we're blessed to have you.
Yeah, I was
Thank
like,
you,
how
guys.
the hell did Raider- How do you know her?
yeah, how you guys
meet?
know
How
each
you guys
other?
meet?
Raider?
Oh.
Oh my God. How did we meet, Raider?
How do we meet?
Raider, how did we meet?
No way.
Oh my God. I hit you on Instagram.
Wow,
See, that's
she
why
got in
Instagram's
the
good.
DMs.
She shot. She slid in the DMs.
I slid. No, he knows why I slid in the DM. I slid
goes
in the
down
DM.
in the
I slid in the DM for work stuff, and this guy I was dating knew of him and said he had this brand called Trash Bag Boys, and he's like, they're huge in like the San Fernando, the whole Latin market, and so on and so
Shout out
forth.
San Fernando.
Shout out San Fernando. so
So
like,
bad.
yeah, so like I would just like hit him, and I was like, hey, whatever. He knew the guy I was with didn't like him. He really didn't hit me back much. Like he kind of like was really short. And then when he
knew what time it
realized,
was.
he knew what time it was.
Raider
and
knew
then
what's up. Raider knows what's up.
and
Yeah,
then
you
when
know,
me
from
and
the streets.
me and this guy were done, and he was just like a little fucking nasty ass boy toy. But I'm just giving you an example. When me and this guy were done, Raider realized that we were done because I think he saw him on the blacklist. And Raider hits me up and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, to be quite honest with you, I didn't really want to fuck with you because you were with this fucking dude, fucking Danny."
Oh my God. No way.
And yeah, and that's how
I
me and Raider
remember
met.
Danny.
Yeah, so that's how me and Raider met. Then we had a meeting, and then I helped his ass fucking go
Yeah.
legal and launch and fucking the lemonade drop, and you know.
We gotta
whatever.
drop though the cocoa
I know,
cocoa
we
lotto.
have
We
to
have to
collab
come on.
together.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
That was dope.
What do you mean? I
No,
made a
yeah,
whole
she made it
deal
happen. She made it happen,
What?
dog.
I
Yeah.
called him afterwards and cursed him out because I was like, I win and did all this shit for you, and you fucking
No, let's
didn't
do
even cut
something
me
now,
into
no.
the deal. I go, what the fuck was
no,
going on with this
no,
shit?
no.
I said, and then I stopped getting him into any dispensaries, and I was like, fuck you, motherfucker, do that shit yourself. You know what I mean? His first dispensary, I got him into. Okay,
Trash bag
so
was
guess what,
legal.
guys? If Raider wants to act like the cool fucking dude who, like, you know, nah, I got you into your first.
Yeah,
dispensary.
shout out KOKO NUGGZ. She made it happen.
FYI, I am the plug.
She
and
is the
everybody
plug.
knows that.
The plug.
I am the plug. So
She's a plug.
realistically,
Not Raider.
Thank you. Thank you. Nah, she birthday.
Not Raider.
Let's run it.
so bottom line is, realistically, I'm just, you know, I wish everyone to fucking succeed, regardless if you're in the music world, the marijuana world, the hustling world, the clothing world, the model world, the fashion world, whatever you are, just do your best that you can. And use your time valuably, because valuably. Did you guys hear the way I said valuably? That's the like Ukrainian in me.
Ukrainian.
Sometimes you have to, you know.
you gotta get it, you know, you
Yeah.
gotta feel it. I love that.
You use your time valuable, because life is so short and you just want to leave an impact in this world. So it doesn't really, at the end of the day, what's going to matter, we come into this world alone, we leave alone.
Yeah, that's one thing, huh?
All right.
That's
So
one thing in
think
life.
about
You
that. As deep as that can sound, that's what we're doing.
That's your advice.
Yeah.
I love that. I think
yeah, just run it. In life, you just gotta run it. 'Cause-
She said believe in yourself, and I think that's amazing.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself, why would anybody else will?
You
You
guys,
know?
do you know my dad?
No.
You know who I learned all this from, though? I swear
Pops.
to you, my dad. You know how many
He's
times I've
gangster.
spoken about my dad? Because he's really a gangster.
That-
He just came there,
see,
just shaved
see,
his head.
we
He
back
is.
to the gangster
But
shit.
like, my dad's a gangster, but I'm
She
gonna
loves
be
her.
honest
Yeah.
with you. That what? My dad's my life. But this is my whole point, right?
Old school Russian.
Old school. Came in 1978. Wait, are you ready for this? He used to
Yeah.
say to me, my dad retired really young, right? And he used to be like, when you make 10% of what I've made in my life, then they call you a gangster. And I'm like, really? We got there. Plus
Oh,
more.
so you gangster.
Now I'm gangster.
See,
100%.
she didn't want no
Now
gangster
I'm
earlier. Now look at her.
Yeah,
I'm
now
gangster.
Now I'm gangster.
Big
I just
flex.
didn't want to come off like a, you know,
Big
like,
flex.
you know,
Big
cocky,
flex real
like,
quick.
flexing
Mic
those.
drop.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much.
How can they find you? Yeah, what's your
Well,
Instagram?
I'm
What's
gonna be
up?
honest with you, I pretty much always stay pretty private with my Instagram because it's a lot of like, you know, pictures of my son and so on and so forth. But at the same time, you know, you can, Miss Flojo, which is the Instagram thing, and then
Yeah.
it's MSFLOJO. I do more really like stories than actual posts, but I mean, my Instagram's cool. It's a bunch of selfies, some a little more provocative than others. And it's just, you know, it just shows lifestyle. It just shows, you know, anyone who needs to know who I am will find me one way or another.
The TV show coming too. So
Yeah, that's
sheesh.
gonna be.
Are we gonna we're gonna be featured right there? One episode.
Please.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna put you
I'm
guys on.
down.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
down.
gonna- imagine
You
if I
down?
put you
No,
on
no,
the
you down?
Housewives show.
We're gonna fly over there.
You ever need some shit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him on the Housewives show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yo, all the way
I'm down. I'll fly over
we
there.
got the Esteban Batos in the house. Let's go.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it. Right. So it's
Oh, for real.
for sure then.
Yes, I'm gonna put you on.
Oh,
I'm gonna
it's
figure it out.
on.
I'm gonna try to hook you up with one of the housewives.
Let's
That's
do
what
it.
I'm gonna do.
That's hard.
I don't
Just
know.
some like rich ass housewives.
Yeah, you know what?
Rarity
Yeah,
to
you know what? Yeah.
A good housewife.
I need to retire.
Yeah, you just said cook, you just said
Yeah.
clean, you just said all of that. I mean, but Raider, you gotta, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta pay for a fucking house.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
it's-
I'm sorry. Sometimes you gotta just, you know, do that.
And he got the money. He's not broke.
So that is where to run it.
He's not fat. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Working on it.
He's
Working on
He's
it.
That's
working on it.
Working on
He's
it.
gonna slim down another 10 pounds.
Yeah, another 10 pounds. So by the time you tell us to pull up,
Okay,
we'll be
perfect.
ready right there.
Okay, perfect. You're gonna go just like that.
Yeah. So
Every day, hit the gym.
hit the gym. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Trash bag gang. Let's go.
Let's go.
Sheesh.
Bye. How bomb was that?